Now it's time for the best of Throwdown Thursday.
Throwdown Thursday.
Throw it down, Jay Guts.
Jeremy Guthrie, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realize, and I forgot. I forgot what an athlete you were, bro.
Real rigid, Kevin, but I do my best that I can on the other sports as well, but not the best athlete, but I try. I try real hard.
Jeremy had a great day today. I joined the Boy Scouts in Meridian, Mississippi. We just saw a little bit of that, obviously, in the A block, which is the first part of the show. But that being said, weren't you an Eagle Scout, if I'm not misremembering?
I think I know what you said, but yes, I am an Eagle Scout. Once an Eagle Scout, always an Eagle Scout.
Do you know the Scout oath, the Scout motto, the Scout slogan, all that stuff?
Well, geez, the Boy Scout slogan is do a good turn daily. The motto is be prepared, and the oath is on my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, and to, to keep myself...
Fingers up.
Keep myself mentally strong. Physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Yes.
Yes, there you go. Excellent. Good finish. Good finish. We know that you are a big Oregon Ducks fan. In fact, if people follow you on the Twitterverse, they saw you and your hulking triceps out there. Did you wear that uniform like daily in the off season?
You know what? That was a gift from the Oregon Ducks, part of their campaign to bring awareness to their cause and trying to win a national championship. So wore it with pride. I haven't worn it every day, but I have worn it more than once. So.
Jeremy.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
I got two questions real quick. Didn't you go to Stanford? One. And two, is Mariota gonna go number one?
What did you say about Stanford? What's the first question?
Didn't you go to Stanford, Jeremy, and not Oregon?
I did, Kevin. I lived in Oregon for 18 years. I lived at Stanford for 12 months. You do the math. I like the Ducks.
Let me ask my second question better. Is Mariota in your cell phone?
Mariota's not in my cell phone. He's in Victorino's, and you could have saw him over in Hawaii in the 808. But I do think he will go number one, and obviously I'm rooting hard for him. I hope he has a productive career and does big things.
Yeah, great kid. Tough finish, obviously, in the national championship game against my adopted Ohio State Buckeyes. So what was a tougher loss for you? That one or when the Seahawks took it against the Patriots in the Super Bowl?
Wow.
I can't say I'm a true Seahawks fan. I'm a Russell Wilson fan, and as the Seahawks have gotten better, it's been more fun to root for them. So for me, it was certainly the tougher loss was the Ducks over the Seahawks. But what a Super Bowl, what a crazy game, and what a finale.
Yeah, I know you're a big Seahawks fan because I saw you riding the Segway with the Seahawks helmet on, Jeremy. And it's always safety first. And I think you introduced me to this type of Segway. Are you a pro on this now?
I've only crashed the Segway 3 or 4 times, so I like to consider myself pretty avid at this point.
I have a picture or a video, really, that you introduced me to that Segway on the golf course, World Series time, Jeremy, about 7:04 in the morning. How'd it go?
Well, like I tell everybody, when you get on, you're gonna get a little shaky. That's just the way it is. Whether you're John Smoltz and a Hall of Famer, or whether you're Kevin Millar and a little bit out of shape, you're gonna get a little shaky. You just gotta lock it in.
That's beautiful. Jeremy, you're always an interesting follow, as I said on Twitter, because you go all over the place. And so we've got a bunch of pictures here. Give us like the snapshot, 10 to 15 second description of what's happening in each picture. What do we have here?
Long lost family from Japan, direct relatives on my mom's mother's side. We got to meet them while in Japan for the very first time, my mom included. Invited them to the baseball game there in the Tokyo Dome. Amazing experience.
Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, what about this one?
Well, when you're in Japan, you got to sing karaoke. My first time ever doing it was with Nori and his wife.
What'd you sing?
We sang Backstreet Boys and Coldplay, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys, of course. Okay, we've got this one at a cemetery in Japan.
That is me and my mother, Clarice Yukiko Guthrie, just outside of Hiroshima, and we are there visiting the grave sites of my ancestors.
Wow. Wow. Pretty amazing. Okay, we can. What are you doing here?
That is the famous fish market. I don't even remember how to pronounce the name, but where you go and you buy 1,000-pound tunas for hundreds of thousands of dollars. I was told at 5:30 you walk in and watch them auction the fish off. I was not told you had to show up at 3 o'clock to be able to enter at 5:30. So that right there is about 3:15 a.m. local Tokyo time. And I am not happy with the events that were staring me down the eye right there. My wife did not film me about the 3 o'clock departure.
Okay, we moved from Japan to Panama.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's Jessica Mendoza, gold medalist for the USA softball and also a Stanford Cardinal alum. And we are, that was actually in Agua Dulce, which is where Carlos Lee El Caballo, translated the horse, has a nice baseball academy and field and a team there that he helps out with.
All right, and then finally you ran into an old Baltimore Orioles teammate at the airport. What about this one?
Good old Melvin Mora. I saw him. I said, Jenny, I said, that guy looks like Melvin Mora. And she looks over and saw, that is Melvin Mora. So I hadn't seen Melvin since probably 2009 or 10, and he looks good still. He's like 104 years old. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, he looks great right there. Jeremy, you got top 3 sneaker collections. You're a big sneaker guyer. Can you show me the top 3 in your collection, please?
So, no, these are not top 3. These are top 3 pickups of the offseason because we have over 500 pair of Kevin, so we can't pick out 3 out of 5.
Okay.
This is Dornbecker 8, made through the Dornbecker Hospital in Portland, Oregon. And this is a beautiful shoe. It came out in November. Number 2 pickup this offseason was the 10-year anniversary of LeBron James's first game. This is the Air Zoom Generation, which debuted way back in 11/5 of 2003. Beautiful shoe. Never owned this color because it was tough to get. Finally picked it up. Thank you very much to Nick and who helped me get these. My boy Brendan at Pound for Pound down in Arizona. Number 3 favorite pickup of the offseason, the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Fragment. This is a very special shoe made with extremely high quality leather. I also love it because it has the royal blue for Kansas City, has a little lightning bolt for our good friend Roy Hobbs, and it's just a beautiful shoe. It smells good too. This one smells good.
Can you bring Dash in?
You know what? I wanted to show one more shoe just because Nike every now and again tries to sneak a release under our noses that we don't know about.
There
Thank you. Thank you, Dash, for your towels and for your shoes. This right here is an Air Up Tempo from 1996. I never had this exact color, but I had this shoe when I was in high school. This one just came out last week with no fanfare. It just showed up in Finish Line. My boy Rick Easter, a.k.a. the Anonymous and Focused on Instagram, hit me up, told me I would like this shoe and that I had not known about it, and he picked it up for me. So, big fan of this. Can't wait to wear it. If you were around in 1996, you might have seen Ray Allen or Tim Duncan or Scottie Pippen rocking this bad boy.
Awesome.
Gorgeous, dude. Gorgeous. Right now, I got 5 rapid-fire questions for Jeremy. Quick, we got rapid-fire. Are you ready?
Yes.
How much is the most valuable pair? What's the cost of it? Highest price?
I got about a $12,000 shoe.
What?
Maybe I take it
Rose.
back, $20,000.
That's right, Rose. You heard him. Number 2, most popular Mormon athlete of all time.
Steve Young, your buddy.
Yes. Excellent.
Great call. I had that one. Nice little 3 World Series rings. Number 3, best venue you've seen a game as a fan.
Maybe Camp Nou, the FC Barcelona soccer field or soccer stadium over in Barcelona.
Nice.
Ooh, nice one. Number 4, would you rather be a Backstreet Boy for one show or throw a no-hitter?
Backstreet Boy for one show, no doubt.
Last one, Jeremy. More nervous first time you met Justin Timberlake or when you took the mound in the World Series?
More nervous when I took the mound in the World Series.
You liar! You liar!
I was locked in when I met JT. I was locked in. I was prepared for that moment. There was no nerves involved.
Hey,
Beautiful.
Jeremy, thanks for bringing Sexy back, and thanks for bringing yourself back on IT. It's always great pleasure for us to talk to you in the off season. We'll see you during spring training, man.
Great to see you guys. I appreciate you having me on.